Today's edition of Back Roads of Illinois. We were bringing you lasted for farming sources and information sponsored by AgriGold. We were glad you're here on a Thursday afternoon. Otherwise, I wish you a happy year to you and your family. I am Cesar Delgado. I am your host for today's program. Absolutely nothing wrong in Washington, D.C. about the spending bill, including the extension of Farm Bill and E-15 year-round from Congress. We are watching the grain markets for possible tariffs to China and Mexico. Well, the pork industry is growing for their meats in Mexico about their ham markets for the Mexican markets. This is your rural news sponsored by AgriGold in Central Illinois. The biofuels is concerned about the sustaining aviation fuel with the 45Z from the Treasury Department. It's coming out yesterday in Washington, D.C. However, some analysis of some concerns of next administration of the statistics for this model is getting to be back down again. Last week, during the Christmas break, there is a severe case of the high-path flu in the state of Louisiana because of the backyard flock in Louisiana. The Louisiana Health Department that they are warning to the backyard flock farmers. Finally, the Midwest is sparse on the cold weather conditions for this weekend in the Midwest and Dakotas as well. We are going to be a holiday message from the National Pork Board. Stay tuned for more on Back Roads of Illinois.
Our data and insights team has created a library of resources to help packer processors, retailers, and other supply chain partners understand the key consumer segments that represent the greatest opportunity for pork's long-term success. We're working with a new advertising agency to build and deliver the largest consumer marketing campaign since the 1980s. Our strong relationships with grocery retailers also continues demonstrating value at the meat case. And while growing domestic demand remains our key priority, we continue to focus on strategic relationships with trading partners.
Bill Evans said that thank you for all of the pork producers and hogs industry from National Pork Board.
We are working to quantify your daily stewardship by researching and measuring things like manure management, water quality, and public health, among other key items. Further, we recently expanded our USDA Sustainability Grant Program from 3 states to 12. These investments in research to get independent third-party data are critical to have available when we speak with our supply chain and consumers to tell them the facts about pork and pork production.
They want to be having all of the pork producers to be safe and secure for biosecurity for the pork producers in the Midwest and around the country. Thanks for Chad Smith for this audio from the National Association of Farm Broadcasting in Platte, Missouri. This is your open session of the commodity markets sponsored by Kyle Bumstead from Allendale Inc. on Back Roads of Illinois. Corn futures are up at 4 to 6 cents. Soybean futures are up for January beans after the holiday season at 5 to 10 cents. Wheat futures are down for May wheat at 6 to 8 cents on the quarter. Let's take a look at the livestock markets for this morning. Cattle futures are up at 3 to 4 cents, bring down to the quarter. Feeder cattle are up for the February cattle at 4 to 6 cents. Lean hogs are up at 4 to 6 cents. Crude oil are up at 3 to 9 cents per barrel. Dow Jones is up to 8 points. This time now for the close of the commodity markets, sponsored by Kyle Bumstead from Allendale Incorporated. March corn is up to 8 to 5 cents on 4.59. January beans is up to 9 to 5 to 10, 12 to the half. How about the wheat markets for today's close? Chicago May wheat is down to 5 to 10 on quarter at 5.46. Let's go with livestock markets for this afternoon. January cattle are up at 3 to 4 quarter at 196.34. February cattle are up at 265. 43. Finally, lean hogs are down at 6 to 5 cents on February. Hogs at 81.96. Thanks for listening. One Back Roads of Illinois. Otherwise, you can listen to our show whenever you get your podcast. I am Cesar Delgado from Back Roads of Illinois. You have a great day.